Greetings. Have you ever thought about this? There was a book by Jim Collins called Good to Great. And one of the things that he say in the book is not just about having the right or the people in your life, but it's about having the right people in your life to help you move your dreams, your goals, your visions down the field. And it's like that, if you think about that for a moment, that have you ever thought about, do I have the wrong people around me? Or who am I listening to? Who is building me? Do I have the right people that will speak through me and speak to me? Who am I listening to? Who am I talking to? Who is speaking into me? There's a quote that simply says, look at your 5 friends, that's you in 5 years. Who is pouring into me? Who is giving me the energy to live? I want to speak today on how you categorize your influence. I like to call this the 5 list model, the power of prioritizing your personal connections. There's a quote by Stuart Wilde that says, never be afraid to let people go if they're not right. Often, that's the only way you can make room for the right person. Having a clear understanding of the people in your life is very crucial for navigating relationships and interactions with intention and purpose. See, for too long on this earth, we waited for others to define themselves, leaving us uncertain and often drained by toxic, unfulfilling connections. By categorizing relationships, you take control of your social circle and gain clarity on how to engage with others. The simple yet powerful practice allows you to prioritize your time and your energy and set healthy boundaries and cultivate meaningful relationships that support your growth. So the people who you are connected to will grow you, or they will neglect you or pull you down. You have to ask yourself, who are you listening to? Who is providing the energy for you to move yourself down the field? Although there were 12 disciples, but Jesus kept 3 next to him. He was pouring specific things into him. These people were very important to the life of him, that will help him to move the vision of what he was trying to portray on earth, that will continue after he was gone. So in our lives, there are people, or there are lists that we should create that can help us to understand how we can decipher what's best at appropriate times in your life. Because you know how it is when you're driving the car that has diesel gas, you don't put regular unleaded in it. You don't put a premium, you put diesel gas in it, because that's how it will flow. If you're driving a Tesla, they have a specific connector that charges the battery on the Tesla. But it's the same way if you're driving a regular car, and you can use regular, premium, or super unleaded. It doesn't matter, but it matters because what you use is important to move the vehicle down the field. And it is the same way in this world, that there are certain lists that we need to create, if you will, that can help you move your life down the field. Some of you are listening to me right now, and you're trying to make decisions, and you're doing things in your life, but you have the wrong people. You have the wrong connectors to move you. You're listening to all those that are not benefiting you, and you're listening to some that are benefiting you. It's like the story by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The son tells an interesting story about the poor dad and the rich dad. And each one of them played an important part in his life. It's like my father said, you learn from people how to be and how not to be. So I think as we categorize, or we bring about, or we speak about these lists that we're about to talk about, I think it'll bring an energy to you so you can make sure that you choose the right areas. Now, when you're taking notes today, you need to grab a notebook, a sheet of paper, a pen. I don't care who you are. You need to spend time writing the notes down to this because it's going to be effective for your life. It's going to help you drive the energy to where you're trying to go in life. It says this in Proverbs chapter 13 and 20. It says, be wise in the way you act toward outsiders. Make the most of every opportunity. Do you understand that? So it's important that the list that we create, or the energy that we create, it is important to know that in these lists that it will help you to define the areas of your life, the people who you are connected to that will bring a certain energy that will bring life to your life. So let's start on the 5 lists. If you got your notebook, pens, and paper, make sure, because you're going to have to come back and look at this again. Watch it 13 or 14 times. Share it with your friends. I encourage you to share it with somebody right now, because I think it's going to really bless your life. The first thing is this. The first list is what we call the support list. Type this if you're watching this. Type the support. The support list. It simply is this: people who support and value you, believe in you, and encourage your growth. Now, here's what I decide I think is great for you to do. I suggest that you should do is to buy a little notepad, and on this notepad, I number 1 on the first sheet, 2 on the second sheet, 3rd on the next sheet, 4th on the next sheet, and 5th on the next sheet. And when people come in your life, and the bottom of that number, where it says whatever list, put the 5 list, put the support list at the top. That's the first thing, the support list. And then you're going to write this definition: people who support and value you, believe in you, and encourage your growth. Here's the significant points that goes up under this so it can help you to understand who's ought to be on this support list. The first thing is this: surround yourself with positivity. If a person is negative and they got ugly spirit and they're not trying to pour life into you, they don't need to go on the support list. Because the support list, when you surround yourself with positivity, the people on your support list should uplift and motivate you, helping you feel more confident and capable. That's your support list. That should be on your support list. Now, there are people in your life that can fit on more than one of these lists. But this is how you place the people in your life so you know who to run to when you need support. The second thing is this: they make sure up under the support list that they believe in you even when you don't. Your support list should include people who see your potential and encourage you to pursue your goals even when you doubt yourself. And here's the next thing about the person on the support list should do this: they should have growth and development. The people on your support list should inspire and support your personal and professional growth, helping you become the best version of yourself. And that's your support list. The next list is this: it is the mentor list. The mentor list, write this down, here's your note. The mentor list is individuals who pour into you, challenge you, correct you, and push you to reach your potential. Now, here are some of the connectors for your mentor list. Here's somebody want me to say that again. The mentor list is individuals who pour into you, challenge you, correct you, and push you to reach your potential. And I'm going to try to get my team to make sure they write that inside that chat for you so you can see those nuggets as it fall, so it can kind of keep you on the same path that we're on. Watch this. It says this, that it's a person on the mentor list has guidance and accountability. Guidance and accountability is simply mentors on this list provide valuable guidance, hold you accountable for your actions and decisions, and help you stay focused on your goals. I have two very important mentors in my life, Dr. Harris and I call Pops Robeson. These two are in my life, and they make sure that I stay accountable to where I'm going. I speak to them about my dreams and what I'm doing, and they're in my life to pray for me and speak to me and help me to make sure that I'm making the right decision if I'm a little complex. And they speak into my life. The next thing they do, they challenge me to grow. This mentor pushes me. They push me out of They push you out of your comfort zone, challenge your assumptions, and help you develop new skills and perspectives, leading to personal and professional growth. Two important nuggets for the mentalist is the guidance and accountability, and they challenge you to grow. You don't need a mentor. If a person is a mentor, they're going to challenge you to grow. They're not going to belittle you. They're going to challenge you. They're going to speak life into you, not force you to do it or make you do it, but they're going to speak into you, and they're going to give you sound wisdom on how to make the changes that are needed to be made. And here's the third list. The third list is what I call the pour list. Like you pour water into a glass. It's called the pour list. The pour list is people you invest in, help grow, and excel. They value your words, watch this, and are teachable, approachable, and absorbent. Do you hear what I'm telling you? These people, they value your words and are teachable, approachable, and absorbent. So here's the 3 points that connect the pour list, the POUR list. It is investing in others' growth. The next thing is mutual respect and trust. When they're investing in others' growth, you have the opportunity to make a positive impact on the lives of those on your pour list. That means that these people, you investing them, you pour life into them, you talk to them, you spend energy speaking life into them and helping them to pursue their purpose. The next thing is you have a mutual respect and you trust them. You are the people that on the pour list, they value your input and guidance, creating a strong foundation of mutual respect and trust in the relationship. And here's a third thing on the pour list. You are multiplying your influence. So the people that you affect and the people that you pour into will be an extension of you. They'll speak some things like you. They'll act like you in certain ways, but yet they'll have their own identity because you're able to multiply your influence through them. By investing in others, you can multiply your influence and create a ripple effect of positive change as those you pour into go on to impact others in their own unique ways. And here's the fourth thing. The fourth thing is this. Is what I call the ship list, the SHIP ship list. Those with, watch this. These are the people you ship out of your life. These are the people that you remove from your life. These are the people that you disconnect in your life. We call this the ship list. These are the people who have malicious intent, who are negative, who are controlling and hurtful. And some of you looking at me now and say, I know some people like that. There's some people in my life who cause disconnect, who are hurtful, who are trying to say negative things about me. And you know, sometimes in our life, it's hard to remove ourselves from people like that because sometimes they're gifted in their skills and they do certain things for us. And they have great energy, but they are negative. They're always talking. They're always gossiping. They're always putting people down. They're simply on the list, the ship list. You need to put them on that list and know. And when you look at your list and you see their name, you're going to remove yourself. Here, watch this. Here's the 3 points about that. Number one, they have toxic relationships. They have toxic relationships. Watch this. The people on your ship list can be toxic to your mental and emotional well-being, causing more harm than good in your life. Don't be afraid to put the person on this list who's supposed to be on this list, who is not speaking life into you, who's not speaking joy into you, who does not have a good spirit. Don't be afraid to add them to this list. Here's the next thing. This is one that I hate: draining energy and resources. The person that's always begging and always needing something and don't want to pour nothing, always draining your energy, calling, giving you all the mess, calling the mess, giving you all the things that are negative, pouring discontent in your spirit and making you feel bad about other people. You need to make sure that you remove them, add them to that list, and when you see them, you can look at that list and see their name and say, no, I can't. You're trying to drain my energy. You need to make sure that you remove yourself. And here's the next thing is you need to set boundaries or distance from those on the ship list, which means it may be necessary to set clear boundaries or create distance between yourself and those on your ship list to protect your own emotional and mental health. Refuse to apologize and are secretive. Remove them from you on that ship list. Get rid of them. Don't spend no time. Ship them out to sea because you're negative. You won't be blocked. Ain't got time to talk to you, because you need to make sure that you put the proper boundaries so you can continue to pour into the others and continue to do those things to grow and to be mentored by, because it's important that we know that when you place the person on that ship list, you can ship them out to sea and not even bother you anymore. Remove them from your avenue. And here's the next thing. The final list is this. It's the grow list. The grow list is people who will help you grow in faith, finances, health, and relationships. And your family, I like to add, because you must choose them wisely, as they will be instrumental in your growth over the next 5 years. Are you listening to me? These people on the grow list will help you. And sometimes that could be your mentor. The one that's on your mentor could be on the grow list. The people let me say it again, the grow list is people who will help you grow in faith, finances, health, and relationships, which could be your family. Because you must choose them wisely, as they will be instrumental in your growth over the next 5 years. So here are 3 points to help you on the grow list to recognize who goes on this list. The first one is this: intentional relationship. The people on your grow list should be chosen intentionally, as they will play a significant role in your personal and professional growth over the next 5 years. Holistic growth. The relationships on this grow list, long-term impact is important. The connections you make with those on your grow list have the potential to impact your life for years to come, making it essential to cultivate and nurture those wisely. Do you hear what I'm speaking to you? So let's run through the list again so we can get this and jot this down so you can have it. The first list is the support list. The second list is the mentor list. The third list is the poor list. The fourth list is the ship list. And the final list is the grow list. Remember, spend time, take a notepad out and jot these down, like I said in the beginning, and find out who you are to place on these lists. And remember, when you create this list, you'll see the people in your life who are influencing you, and you'll find out the ones who are not. And this should help you grow. Look, stay blessed in your faith, blessed in your family, blessed in your health, and in your finances. We'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.